Hello, everyone. My name is Tara, and welcome to Aligning to Love. In this channel, I aim to spread hope, joy, peace, and love to the world by sharing goodness and love within my life. In this video, I wanted to talk about responsibilities, but also support. And because of that, I just wanted to share that this week was so hectic. I had so many more obligations, requirements, and tasks that I needed to complete each day, but also at the end of the week. And to be able to accomplish doing all of those things, I needed to spend more time at school, even after hours, which lessened the time that I had with my family. And I'm someone who always prioritizes family time. So, in order to balance that, I needed to put up less videos this week. But in doing so, I think what I want to bring in the message today is that I think it's important to model and to remind ourselves, especially students and kids, that it's okay to pause one piece of your life to make sure that you are catching up in other areas. Or it's okay to ask for an extension on a paper or assignments that you need to accomplish. Or maybe it's as simple as, if you're a younger student, asking for support with a classroom job, saying, "Hey, I'm not feeling well. I don't have the same energy as I did earlier. Can you help me with my classroom job?" And while it's so important to build independence and responsibility and accountability in children, I think a big life lesson is also making sure that they know that they can be vulnerable enough to say, "I need help," or "I need support." And that is okay. Because if children aren't getting that lesson early, they're going to become adults who think that they have to tackle everything on their own. And at some point, something's going to give, and leads to it usually leads to just hard times and being disappointed or frustrated. And if we can teach kids earlier that you can break things into smaller, manageable pieces or responsibilities, that is such a healthy and self-caring thing to do. And I think the world needs more of that. We need to give each other more grace, more understanding. And I think that's my message today. Take the time you need to rebalance things in your life if you need to, but also, once you have everything stabled out, get back on track and refocus your direction. And that's what I had to do this week. And also, don't apologize for it, but be sure to give people a heads up when you need it. I think giving people notice in advance makes your life easier, but it also helps everyone around you. So don't apologize for needing time to rebalance, but be courteous and respectful enough to let other people know around you. That's the other thing I always make sure to let students know is we are not mind readers and we don't know what you're thinking. So if you don't share it with other people, you can't expect other people to know how you're feeling and what's going on in your life. So there's also a balance in that aspect as well, which is so much for young children to manage, but also to organize within their brains. Life has a lot of balancing acts, and not only as a child, but as an adult, it's so important to be flexible with yourself and to say, "Hey, it's okay. Tomorrow's another day. I'll be able to make up or catch up for what I didn't get done today." And I always thought, and my parents always taught us, that life is a journey. You're not going to be able to get to the top of the mountain within the first day. And it shouldn't be that you only are looking forward to the view at the top of the mountain. You should be thinking about all of the challenges that you overcome or all of the excitement along the way. And so that's my message for today. Don't lose track of all of the learning experiences that you're going through in the moment just to get to the end of the mountain, to see that final peak. Because there's always going to be more mountains and there's always going to be more uphill. So just make sure you take time to stop and rest and enjoy life and enjoy the people around you. Some things that I wanted to share that were happy in my day before we end the video. One of my students became a big sister this week, and their family got to welcome a brand new baby into their lives, which I'm so happy and excited for them. That is such a wonderful and exciting part of life and milestone, not only for my student, but for their parents as well, for adding another child into their lives. Another piece that made my day and made my week so happy is that one of my coworkers told me that they're going to set an intention to try to visit me at my lunch break every day, which filled my heart so much because within our building we have 2 floors, and not many times do the people on the top floor have time to come down to the bottom floor or vice versa. So the fact that she was telling me, it's my intention to come down and see you, made my day. It made me feel so special. And she is someone that I got to see a lot in my previous years because I used to work on the top floor. But now that I'm on the first floor and my lunches are usually spent trying to get things ready for my students. And so I'll try to go up to her floor too. But it just made me feel so valued that that was something she was going to try and do each day when she doesn't have to. And I know how busy she is as well. So that just filled my bucket. Another thing that was really helpful and just made my day on a day that was really challenging is that I got a nice compliment from a coworker who said my hair looked beautiful. And on that day, I felt so out of sorts that I was just really frustrated. And usually I can't do anything with my hair and it never does what I want it to do. And the fact that someone said I looked really happy and my hair looked great and I was so bright, I'm so glad that I was able to put off that energy of being happy and positive to make someone else feel that, even though I was still trying to motivate myself to feel those things in that moment. So I just wanted to share that even though you're having long days, make sure you do realize that there are people that you are interacting with that notice these things and can bring out good parts of your day. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Thank you for sharing these moments with me, and I love you all. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!